obviously you use iPads, so I mean that's cool for you, man. I really don't care. The subscriber, by the way, unless he's lying to me as well, is not jealous. Why would he care? It's like, oh, you're getting the new thing that you use and I don't use? Cool. I use other things. I mean, arguably things that are better for games that I want to play, but okay, if you want to make this into an I situation, then okay, dude, sure, go ahead. So anyways, the rest of the next 3 hours before dinner, because they got there around 2, was the spoiled kid being like, oh, I'm just thinking about my iPad tomorrow. Dude, literally stop being jealous right now. And the subscriber's like, yeah, I'm not jealous. I don't know what to say. So anyways, eventually the subscriber goes downstairs early, and his mom looks at him. And his little cousin, like, you're supposed to be spending family time. And the subscriber's like, the only thing you've been telling me is how he's getting the new iPad tomorrow, and how I'm so jealous or something. So the mom looks at him, and looks at Charlie, he's like, okay, he's here. Because the mom was trying to, save face, and be like, oh, you should go back up there. You should, make sure that, your little cousin is good. But she also kind of knew who his little cousin was, and did totally understand that, yeah, sometimes he wasn't the greatest guy ever. Sometimes this kid was pretty annoying. So I think after, giving it a shot, she was like, okay, yeah, dude, fine, you can stay down here with us. I get it. Yeah, so anyways, right, sure enough, the subscriber's pretty happy that his mom kind of, in a sense, saw the light, if that makes sense, and allowed him to stay down here. So yeah, the subscriber's like, okay, whatever, this is cool. And eventually it's dinner time, so they're all at the dinner table. And they're sitting around. Grandmother made some pretty cool food, so that's always great. And that's when the subscriber looks over and the spoiled kid, the spoiled cousin, is sitting directly across from him and mouths to him, "You're jealous." And the subscriber is really trying to hold back that freaking jealous of me. I literally do not care. How can I jam this into your stupid little brain? Subscriber's getting a little tilted. Not super happy. So yeah, anyways, subscriber, how can I get this into your skull, but I just do not care. So yeah, sure enough, right, the subscribers have, they're having food, Christmas dinner, it's great. So anyway, after that, we're in the room and having skills and whatever, and so at some point, the little cousin is like, oh, my iPad right now that I'm playing with is it's pretty cool and all, but I'm really excited for, if somehow a new iPad came that was nicer, and so the subscriber kind of just assumed, the subscriber, by the way that the spoiled kid was saying it, kind of just assumed that for a fact the spoiled kid was getting a new iPad. So the subscriber kind of looks up and looks to the parents, and the parents of the spoiled kid kind of look at each other and just look up uh-oh. And that's when the subscriber realized, wait a minute, I don't think the spoiled kid's getting the new iPad tomorrow. Anyway, they all go upstairs, and they go to sleep. And the subscriber is still thinking about this. Because he doesn't know for a fact whether the spoiled kid is or is not getting an iPad tomorrow. But he is starting to believe that it's looking less and less likely that the kid is actually going to get an iPad. He started thinking, wait a minute. There's a chance that the spoiled kid's not going to get an iPad. And, well, let me just say, by the way that he was building this up, he got a reaction. And let me just give you a spoiler. Yes, there's a reaction, and it is an insane reaction. It's a crazy reaction that I know you'll be entertained by. Real quick, though, if you made it this far into the video, I want you to comment spoiled down below. If you're on YouTube, comment spoiled. And if you're on Spotify, there's what do you think of this podcast or whatever, comment there. I add that will be spoiled today. If you're on YouTube, make sure to leave a like on this video right now. Subscribe with notifications on. And if you're on Spotify, which, by the way, YouTube viewers, you're on Spotify, on the phones and vice versa, Spotify viewers. If you're on Spotify, make sure you rate the podcast 5 stars, followed with notifications on the podcast as well. There's a poll that pops up every single podcast. In the first 7 days, you can vote on it. Please vote on it if you see it. That being said, let's see how this little kid reacts to not getting the iPad. Spoiler, he doesn't react well. Yeah, so anyways, right, eventually it's Christmas morning, everyone comes downstairs, the living room is free, everything's good and pristine and exciting, all that good stuff. There's this kind of great feeling in the air. Honestly, man, I'm going to be a little open. One thing that I'm nice and completely scared about is this is kind of like feeling you get as a kid, and I still kind of feel it's not exactly the same as it used to be, but I'm terrified for the day when I go through that feeling. Honestly, yeah, that was kind of depressing. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so they come down, there's a great time happening, it's boring. Good. So that feeling is about to be distracting. So eventually, they go through the presents and make it great. The spoiled kid starts going through the presents, right? And guess what? The majority of the presents the spoiled kid because parents, their parenting style of the spoiled kid is just throw a bunch of money at him, alright, that position. Anyways, let me just say that style may or may not be ideal. That might not be that style for it. And, yeah, spoiled, it's not. So yeah, sure enough, right, the driver is, functioning as a spoiled kid. He's slowly unwrapping the present. This is until there was one present left. By the way, the spoiled kid got a ton of super cool stuff. He got like a new Xbox, which he never had Xbox before. No games on it. He got a bomb up for items. I was told stuff. Great present overall, right? Great haul. So there's one last present it is kind of cloth shaped, which unfortunately right? So the spoiled kid is like, oh, I think I know what this is. And also, the spoiled kid had his old iPad out there because when they came down, they didn't open the presents immediately, so they wanted to make sure that everything makes sense. They made some like coffee for the grown-ups or whatever. So they didn't do that immediately. So the spoiled kid had to bring down his iPad. He wasn't able to go over his father. So that's an important detail for later on. Yeah, so the spoiled kid's like, I know what this is, and at this point the subscriber in his head is like, oh, it's not it's low-key this is not bad. Why are the parents kind of looking back and forth at each other so much? So anyways, the spoiled kid opens it up.